first shooter tonight will be Nathan MacKinnon. A couple of young goaltenders, and Nathan MacKinnon slowly coming in, cutting towards him. He shoots, he scores! He took his time, and Nathan MacKinnon, he is really proven to be outstanding in these shootout attempts.
4 for 4. And Mike, I was listening to you, but I was watching at the other end to see what his reaction would be. Mike, he had no reaction. He had no reaction. So he just sort of looked down the ice and seemed to be concentrating.
Well, tough task. Here's Pavel Datsyuk coming in to try to tie it. He dekes, he shoots, and Pickard stopped him. Their best guy, Pavel Datsyuk, denied by Calvin Pickard.
Just stays with it. Did that tick off the post? But either way, the Avalanche, Duchesne could really put the squeeze on.
Matt Duchesne, second shooter for the Avalanche, who have scored on their first opportunity. He turns, he backhands and scores! And then the Avalanche need another save from Pickard to win the game.
But Mike, again, I was listening to you, but watching Pickard, he had absolutely no reaction. He was just leaning against the post, just waiting, okay, fine.
Nyquist, if he scores, we continue. If Pickard stops him, the Avalanche win the game. Gus Nyquist moving in with some speed. He scores. Now he shows his ability by tying this up.
That's just smooth. I mean, that's just a wonderful move. That you got to have all kinds of hockey courage, like with the puck, to make this move. Throw it, take a little off, and throw it through the legs. But the hero, Mike, he was in New York. He did it in New York.
Well, he goes back to all those great games against the Red Wings. He can win this one for the Avalanche. He missed it.
Well, in New York, he held on for a long time. Hey, it'll be interesting to talk to Tanguay after the game, because it certainly looked like he saw something on the stick side.
It comes down to this right now. Red Wings need a goal to continue. Pickard can win the game for the Avs with a save. Tatar with speed. He's in, he stops, he shoots, he scores. Well,
holy cow. One was a great move. That was a nice shot. He froze the goaltender. And
well, he just came to
stop
crawl there before he took the shot. Ryan O'Reilly. It's his turn. We're even. 2 goals apiece. 4th attempt for the Avalanche. O'Reilly loves to go wide. He shoots off the post.
The goalie comes way, way out. And then O'Reilly got him to bite. Right here he drops. Oh, it seemed to have some room.
Riley saying, if he scores, Red Wings win. Pickard makes the save. We continue. Sheahan cutting in. Save made by Pickard. And now we go to the 5th round.
Mike, he gets lower and lower as the man gets in.
Abe Landeskog, 2 for 7 in his career. Picks up the puck. He's going wide. Now cutting in. Glove save made by Mrazek with a little flair.
Oh, yeah. Got the glove high, comes across. Landeskog thought he had him.
He went for the poke check.
Yeah, went for the poke check.
Well, Franzen, who's been an Avalanche killer, is in a position to win it for Detroit. Pickard has to make the save to continue things. Left-handed shooter Franzen coming wide. Glove save by Pickard. And we'll go to the 6th round.
Well, Landeskog, glove, Franzen, glove. He didn't flinch, did he? He stayed in one goaltending posture the whole way.
Daniel Briere, 6th shooter tonight for the Avalanche. A wily veteran cutting in. No, stuffed at the post. Just on the line with a skate save by Peter Mrazek.
Oh, he tried. He tried to jam it home as best he could.
How about this? They're going with a defenseman. Only his 3rd shootout attempt in his career. He's coming with a little speed. Grunwald, backhander, saving by Pickard. We're going to go to the 7th round.
And one thing you have to remember, that most clubs use their top talent, Mike, early. And that's one of the reasons why some of these shootouts can go a long way.
Mitchell's had some success. I like the Avs' chance right here with John Mitchell. Let's see if he can come through for Colorado. Put the pressure on the Red Wings. Weaving his way in. Mitchell stopped. Well, he tried. He was going back and forth trying to get Mrazek to move, but he stayed down and made the save.
Mrazek's getting stronger as the shootout goes along. He made a really nice move there.
Henrik Zetterberg has not scored in a shootout this season, 0 for 2. He can win it, or Pickard can keep this going to round 8. Zetterberg! No! Just reached out with that pad to make the save.
He Forsberged it. This is the famous postage stamp Forsberg move, one hand.
Oh, that was as close as it could possibly be. Tyson Barrie's turn, round 8. Tyson Barrie missed.
Well, the Avalanche have tried absolutely everything. They have deep to
a lot of different kinds of shots, right?
Yeah, seen everything.
Thomas Jurko has not scored a shootout goal in his career. Jurko, 8th attempt for Detroit, taking his time. Backhander missed the net. It looked like he had it, and he missed.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about Pickard. He wastes about as little energy as any goalie I've seen. After he makes the save or whatever, he just stands up, puts his glove on the net, and just relaxes.
Jarome Iginla becomes the 9th shooter for the Avalanche. Jarome Iginla, the veteran, against the young goalie. He shoots, he scores! Jarome Iginla has put the Avs ahead 3-2.
Now that would be sweet. You bring the veteran, Mike, to help this hockey club, and he scores what to this point would be the biggest goal of the season.
Right through the 5-hole between the pillows. And for Detroit, it's up to Brendan Smith to keep it going. Calvin Pickard can win it for the Avalanche with a save. Smith! And it is stopped, and the Avalanche have won! Calvin Pickard with a save on the 9th shooter of the night for the Red Wings, and the Avalanche come from behind with a late power play goal in the 3rd and then win it in a shootout. And they've taken 5 of 6 points on this road trip and gotten themselves some real good feeling coming back to Denver.